Hey guys, Friction Pin. Thought I'd do a how-to video, and this one will be on how to print stickers for your Lego MOC and have a little bit more detail. The stickers that I have been using recently have been for my Lego store MOC, and I made some pictures of Lego sets, and I wanted them to be really detailed so that when you printed them out on a little half-inch by half-inch tile, you can actually see the picture and read even some of the words from the age or the like the 17 plus or 16 plus or the set number, things like that. So I wanted that extra detail to kind of give it that little bit of extra nicety, if you will. So they just kind of looked better with having a little more detailed sticker. I thought that would kind of give them a little touch of something different that you don't see, because most stickers that you see and most stickers or even images that you resize from big to smaller, you lose a lot of detail. And I'll kind of show you an example of that. So real quick, I use two programs. I use paint.net to do my resizing, and then I use Microsoft Word to do the actual printing of the stickers. And let's just go in here. These are going to be brand ribbon stickers. If you've ever been in a Lego store, they have that white brand ribbon that goes around. It has the little circles in it. You look in, you see these little brick built items that people have put in there. Lugs and Lego user groups from the area, and kind of build those and put those in, or other fans, that have put those in there, and they kind of rotate them in and out on a probably monthly schedule or something along those lines. But that's what we're trying to duplicate, and that will be in my next update, hopefully. But need to make the stickers, so let's see if we can get that done. So let's drag over this little picture of these two rabbits, and we will open the image in paint.net, which is a free program. You can download it on the internet. You can do this with any advanced image editing program, not too hard. So we've got a few options. First, we've got our original image, which is about if we use our ruler here, about almost 2.5 inches by almost 2 inches. So that's a pretty big image, considering we need a sticker that's a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. So let's resize this. So we go in, I did that a little fast, I apologize. Image, resize, and we've got a few options. We'll go down here to, here's the size of our image, and it's the print size. Let's change that to a 1/2 inch, 0.5. So since we changed the largest side, the width was 2.5 inches by a little less than 2 inches, it automatically changes the other number because we have this selected, this maintain aspect ratio. And what that means is it's kind of a rectangle shape, so we don't want it to make it a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch exactly, because that would squish them together, and those rabbits would look kind of short and fat. They'd kind of really mess up the way that the image is intended. So I keep this checked. You can do it either way, but I like it because it keeps the proportions. So let's select OK. So we've got our image now, same image, but it shrunk it down, and you can see that it's a 1/2 inch by a little bit less than a 1/2 inch, which is what it said it was going to do. So we will hit Control A on our keyboard, which basically means select all, highlight the picture. Control C to copy the picture, and then we'll open Word and we will paste it with a Control V, or you can click Paste or Insert Picture, however you want to do that. And this is where I put, depending on the size of the image, I make 3 or 4 rows, about a 1/2 page worth, and then I'll print them out. And I do that because of the stickers that I use are actually Avery shipping labels that come 2 to a sheet, and so they're about a 1/2 page. So that way I can do a 1/2 page at a time, and then turn it around and then do it upside down, put the sheet in upside down, and print on the other half of the sticker, and I don't have to cut the page up and worry about it getting stuck and jamming, and plus I don't have to print a whole page at a time and waste a sticker sheet. Alright, so we've got this image in here, and it looks okay. I mean, it looks good. We print it out, hey, we've got a sticker, we're happy. Let me show you the extra step that I take. Let's go back over here and we'll close this out, because we don't need this anymore. It's in Word, it's in the size we need. We don't need that one we modified. So if I drag the same image back over again, 2.5 by 2, and this time I go into Image and Resize, same place, but I don't change the print size. I'm going to change the resolution. Resolution means detail. So right now we have 96 dots per inch, and dots are just the digital equivalent. It's in the pixels, almost, if you will, if you're thinking of a screen, a picture on your screen that's in pixels. And it's dots per inch on these images that we're using here in this case. So if there's 96 pixels per inch, we've got 96 pixels an inch. That's basically our dots per inch, our DPI. So if we change this, let's say we want more pixels, that means more detail. Let's change it from 96 to 200. So notice when I change this to 200, the size of the image changes. The print size gets smaller. Okay? What we're trying to get to here is, remember, a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch sticker. So we're close. We're about a little over an inch. Let's go to 300. I'm getting closer. 400. Oh, so we're just a little bit over 1/2 inch. Maybe if we go to 500. Perfect. So we've got a 1/2 inch by a little bit less. Again, we've got this on, so it's going to keep the rectangle shape. So let's go ahead and hit OK, and our image should shrink down, right? This time it didn't. It stayed the same size. But look up here at our ruler. See how it's changed? Here's the inch, the 1 inch marker is way over here. It's almost like we zoomed way in on our image, right? What it did is it's taking these dots per inch. So we're getting more detail per inch than we were before. There's 500 dots for every inch. Remember? So this picture isn't 500, it's only 96 wide. It gets a little technical, but that's what's happened. The print size is shrinking because of the detail that we're adding. So, end of the technical stuff. I don't need to explain that to you. Let me just show you. So again, we'll Control A to select the picture, Control C to copy it. We'll come over here and we'll paste it into Word with our Control V or click the paste button. And look what happens. It's big again. It's big again because of the pixels per inch versus the print size. No problem. We'll just shrink this down right here and make it about the size of about like that. Okay. So we essentially did the same thing, we just did it a little differently. And they look exactly the same. But hang on, let's zoom in. We'll just zoom all the way into 500%. Look at the difference in our pictures. This is the one where we changed the print size and just said, hey, take my image, shrink it down to a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. That's all I need. Thanks. I got a sticker. This one we said, give me more dots per inch. In other words, give me more detail in my picture. And then I will shrink it down when I get it in my word processing program and make it print the size I want. So essentially the same difference. In the end, it's just that we keep the detail, or we add the dots per inch, which allows us to maintain that good image quality. So when you print these stickers, let's say File, Print, and I have a color laser printer. I'm going to my printer properties. My printer is set to 600 by 600 DPI. That's the dots per inch we were just looking at, and we changed ours to 500. So this will be great. We will get all the detail we just added because our printer can print 600 by 600 dots per inch, and our picture is only at 500. So when we print it, you will see a detailed picture versus a blurry picture. If you do this with a bigger image and you have to go up to the DPI over 600, over in this step in Paint.net, just come to your printer and change it to a higher DPI. And that will mean that it will transfer all that detail. You won't lose it when you actually print. So for most cases, the normal settings just fine. You'll see a big difference in your printouts unless you do something big. So hopefully this has been beneficial to you. I appreciate you watching and look forward to the stickers that you make in your MOCs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.